Throughout the pandemic, the agency that administers unemployment benefits in Oregon faced relentless pressure to speed up. Deadlines from a class action lawsuit only increased the stakes. Last year, the Oregon Employment Department was sued over long delays getting benefits to tens of thousands of people whose jobs were slammed by the pandemic. When it settled that lawsuit, the agency agreed to a timeline for working faster. OPB conducted interviews and reviewed documents over the past 5 months that illustrate one way the agency sacrificed quality to gain speed. The Employment Department made a policy shift that was not explained to employers, but some agency staff fear it could hurt businesses financially. As part of the settlement, the Employment Department promised it would meet federal standards for adjudicating cases on time. Adjudication is the process for determining whether a person is eligible for benefits. Adjudicators examine how a worker became separated from their job, whether they were laid off, quit, or got fired. In Oregon, people who quit or were fired might still get benefits. It all depends on the details of what happened. Those detailed determinations typically require input from workers and employers. In the pandemic, the agency fell months behind. So last fall, agency leaders quietly made a change. They decided to speed up adjudication by reducing efforts to get employers' side of the story. "We took shortcuts," said an adjudicator who requested their name be withheld to protect their job. "We took a bunch of shortcuts that could affect people's lives." Acting State Employment Director David Gersenfeld confirmed the change and described it as a temporary trade-off between quality and speed. "We want to get information from employers because, frankly, it's a better decision if we get more information," he said. "But we couldn't afford to hold up resolving the thousands or at some points tens of thousands of people whose claims needed adjudication." Standard practice: why an employment department call matters to employers. To understand the change, it helps to understand why a phone call from the employment department matters to employers such as Barbara Sidway. The owner of Baker City's Geyser Grand Hotel has a long history with the employment department, more than 20 years. She knows the process well. In normal times, the agency notifies her by mail when a worker files for benefits. If it's a layoff, she doesn't respond. Benefits can start uncontested. But if an employee quit or was discharged, she faxes back a short form with her side of the story. "And then we get a call, usually within a week," Sidway said. "An adjudicator starts asking questions, and we give them the facts that we know." The pandemic blew that routine apart. The process has been so extraordinarily delayed as to boggle the mind.